What's going on, everyone? Well, you're just looking at Oklahoma Joe's Blackjack Kettle, and it's been 3 years since I featured it on my channel. I believe it was October 6, 2022 was the last time I uploaded a video about the blackjack, and so I was like, you know what? It's just been out here in the backyard. Let's get it out and let's put it, let's get it going. Let's fire it up. I got some chicken breasts that I'm gonna throw on there, and we'll go through the whole process of cooking it, and so you can see the blackjack. If you haven't seen this kettle before, it's been out for quite a while now. I don't think I've seen too much about it on YouTube other than since it's when it first came out. So I was like, you know what, let me upload something on it. Let's see if get something going with it. But yeah, so that's what we got some chicken breast and Oklahoma Joe's Blackjack Kettle. All right, let's get it going. All right, so let's get the cooking grate out. Got me some that Kingsford beer coal, Miller Lite. So we're gonna get drunk tonight. All right, so I'm gonna pour some down on this side. Let's get a better view. There you go. All right, so reason why I'm doing it on this side, if you don't know, is because the smokestack is sitting on the opposite side of the lid. So here's going to be your heat source right here on this side where the temp gauge is at, but here your smokestack's on the opposite side. So you want the heat to travel through your kettle up to the smokestack, because your meat's going to be in this general area right here if you're going to do cooking on the opposite side and direct cooking. But the way this is manufactured is that it's on this side, temp gauge is on this side, and you don't want your heat source mainly stuck on this side, because then the heat's going to go rise up straight up to the top through the smokestack, right? And you're not going to get as much heat on this side. So you always have to put your heat source on this side right here, just to give you a little lesson right there about the blackjack. But there it is, like that. So let me get these coals lit up. All right, so let's get right there. Let's get another one right there. Light it up, right? And then you don't have to do it this way. If you got a chimney charcoal, you know what I mean, light it up like that if you want. But if you're not new to my channel, I'm good with however I do it. I got an easy day going today, so I could take it easy. I'm not in a rush to get things going. So we'll just get this going, pile like this, and we'll see what temperature we get on this with this pile right here of coals. Let's open up the damper. Let's get it all the way, get some air in there, help it out. Yeah, that's fire right there, boys and girls. Yeah, we smoking. I like what I see. We'll let it continue off, burning off with the lid back on. Took it back on. Let's close it up. Oh, let me add this, because I want to make sure I'm going to get the temp that I want. So around 250, 300, I'm good. So we'll see if we can accomplish that. So let's bring it up to temp. And what I'm going to do is just add some more. All right, so put that one on. Get this one on. How does that look? Oh man, I could just eat it right now. But all right, so I'm gonna let it go, let it ride, and I'll check back in an hour, see what it looks like. So now it's time to close it up. The top vent's wide open, bottom damper's wide open. So let's get to cooking, folks. I forgot to add mesquite wood chunk. So put it like that. Just add you right on there. See how easy that is, just to lift up the grate, put it on there, and then close it up and add your wood chunk. So back to cooking. Yeah, we rolling smoke. Smell that mesquite. It smells delicious. Yeah, you know what? It's been 3 years since I've used this kettle, and gotta say it looks fantastic with that smoke coming out of it. Been too long, too long. Let me show you something. All right, here it says reading close to 350, right? In between 325, 350. So like I said, heat's right here on this side, your meat's on the other side, indirect cooking, right? And you always want your meat where your smokestack is at. So you're gonna get wrong temperature reading on your temp gauge because your heat's right there. And I'm cooking based off the cooking grate, right? So this is right here, cooking grate sitting at 255. So you can just tell the difference on that. So if you do have a blackjack and having issues, or if you're looking to buy a blackjack, this is something to think about. See the ash build up? See the ash building up? So that's what happens whenever you have it on one side. It builds up. The bottom damper, the way the damper is designed, doesn't, I mean, it's supposed to fall through, not through the damper, obviously. But you see there's buildup of ash. And then it falls down. And there it's just been collecting. It's 1 hour. We're at 253. Close to 350. Wide open. Damper wide open. Look at that ash just falling. But wide open. So let's check out the breasts. It's coming along. It's coming along. There's our heat source right there. And you know, you don't got to do it at 250. You can go and get it up to 300 if you want. You know, if you watch my channel, I just let it go. You know, I'm good. Let's just chillax, let it cook. You know, have a good time out here. But I'm gonna add some more briquettes, a little bit, and another wood chunk with that mesquite. Get it going. But this is what we got. Looking pretty, looking pretty. Then we'll get it beautiful. So that's what I'm gonna do. That right now, I'm gonna get another wood chunk. I'm gonna switch over to the B&B char logs. Okay, we got this. Let's put you right there. Get you right there. That mesquite. All right. Let's see what those 4 pieces can do. Odd pieces, but let's see what they can do. It's probably gonna get hot in here. I told you it was gonna get hot. 291, 350, right above those char logs. But I want to see if they're done. I did add some sausage, or maybe close to getting done. But that's what the Charlogs, love those Charlogs. They do a fantastic job. Look at that. If you have never used them, use them. B&B Charlogs. But all right, so let's see where we're at here. 160. All right, so, oh, there goes the juices. No. But all right, I'm gonna let it go for a bit more, maybe, I don't know, 20 minutes. We'll check it, maybe 30. It'll go over a little bit, but yep. It is dark out here. There's the moon. Yeah, it's dark. And it's what, little after 6. There it is. Get some light here. All right, so I've just been letting it go down the Charlogs. So they're at 250 now. So yeah, I'm sure that they're about to be, you know, almost extinguished, but there they are. Not all the way done, but they'll get there eventually. Yeah, some good sausage right here. You know, I wish I had some Texas pepper jelly, and just lather it right on. Give it a little massage whenever I put it on there. Oil it up, right? But yeah, but I'm gonna take them off and then let it rest for a bit and then eat because I'm getting hungry. Oh, that's a beauty right there. I gotta sand it down and paint that right there. Eventually I'll get to that. But yeah, so anyways, let's continue on and finish this right here. Well, it was a fun day. It was. Blackjack, it did its thing. It did a good job. It really did. And you know, it's kind of amazed me that it's been 3 years since I've last had it on my channel. So it's probably why I haven't had it on. I mean, just, you know, some of the things that I showed you why too, from where the temp gauges sit at, you know, and how the smoke has to travel this way, but then you have your heat source on this side, so the heat source is going to make your temp gauge get the wrong temperature. To the damper, the bottom damper, you know, you saw that all the ash that was falling out, and you know, when you do your kettle cooks, you'll pile it onto one side and it just falls right through. And I'm gonna get to this, and I'll probably do a video on the Blackjack, get down to it, let y'all know the real deal about it. But until then, obviously this is about to cook, and so it was a pretty good cook. And but let's taste it. Let me skeet. And you know, it's probably maybe a little hard to tell, but it's not dry at all. I mean, it's a pretty wet bird. Yeah, it's good. Just tears apart. Look at that. So overall, 2 chicken breasts. The tip for about the first hour was about a little over 250, 255 in that range. 2 mesquite wood chunks throughout the whole cook. The last hour, as you saw, temps went up, and it went up as high as I think it was 320. And then after that, I didn't put anything else, and that's what just finished off the cook. And the sausages in here too. So you can take these off because these are ready to eat. But yeah, you gotta love it though. The door hinge right there, the lid makes it all easy, right? But that was pretty much the cook, 2.5 hours. But it's time for me to head inside. You saw what this Blackjack can do. You know, it's another kettle out there for you if you want to go out and buy it. But if you're interested more about this Blackjack Kettle from Oklahoma Joe's, right here I'm going to have my playlist, so click on that if you want to check it out. But until then, as always, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching. Smoke on. It's getting a lot cooler here in Texas. We got some thunderstorms coming in, so it feels great. Great time to be out here cooking.